But that would mean that people have, like, canisters attached to cows' butts all the time,
Yep.
collecting their farts.
That's correct.
And you don't currently right now have that? You're behind the times, Xena.
Amy has that on her own butt at all times.
My own butt right now. One, two, three, cut. That sounded like you ran full force into your microphone.
It sounded like you face palmed a fan.
It was like
It's because I had my phone in my hand, so I slapped my
it's
leg
like you
instead.
Kool-Aid man. You were the Kool-Aid man busted through a wall. Like, oh yeah.
Like, hi guys. It just smashes through people's phones and devices to say hi.
All right. Hi everybody. It's Amy here. I'm the number one Fess. Number two
You're a poop.
is poop.
Number 2 is poop. Good job, Amy.
Thank you. Yes. Can I have a treat now?
I'm Marissa, the number 2 Fess, but definitely smarter than the number 1.
She's smarter than P.
And I'm Ina, and I guess that makes me the number 3 Fess. But what even is a number 3? I'm scared to know.
It's a fart.
Or is it barf?
Oh, it's barf.
Or is it just like...
Or-
We're
a
immediately
period?
launching into our first question. What is a number 3?
Is that our first question?
It is now.
All right, what is a number 3? It could be
I feel
barf.
like it could be a period.
It could be.
Menstruation.
It could be a period, but like, you go into the bathroom and say like, I'm doing a number 1 or I'm doing a number 2. Doing a number 3, you don't really have
Changing
control
your
over that.
tampon.
Yeah, but it's changing your stuff.
Yeah. Taking care of it. I gotta take care of
You know,
the
sometimes
number
people are
3.
like, what took you so long in the bathroom? Sorry, guys, it was a number 3 situation.
Mm-hmm. You gotta clean that up.
So is a number 4 barfing? Because you said barfing, and I really think now that that's got to be included on this list.
It's gotta.
Because,
Let's make
you
that
know, you
4.
do have to say, you come out, you're like, number 4, I just barfed, guys, because I got food poisoning from this disgusting-ass Chinese you ordered us. I'm sorry.
I mean, I feel like that makes sense, because you gotta get the stuff that comes from the pelvic area first, and then 4 can be
Right.
the stuff that comes from the mouth.
Is number 5 like ejaculate? If you go into the bathroom and you just furiously masturbate?
Do people really ejaculate into the fucking toilet?
I feel like men probably
It's
have.
been known to happen. For men, probably not for women. But, I mean, in the history of the world, people have done it.
True.
Well, okay, that's
It's
fair.
the rare number 5.
The number 5. This is the show, everyone. This is Fess Up, the show in which we ask the most ridiculous questions and have real conversations about them with our redonkulous butts.
Oh, we're actually keeping that?
I'm keeping that.
Wait,
We're keeping that. You
Redonkulous
don't like
butts?
it? We're keeping it.
at least for this episode. It lasted one more episode. Will it make it next week? Tune back in to see.
Ridiculous questions, real conversations, redonkulous butts. I like it. It's catchy.
It's something.
It's catchy.
It's
It is
really something.
Got that redonkadonk, but...
Redonkadonk. All right, guys. I have a question for you guys.
What is it?
How much money would it take for you to cut off one of your fingers?
Which one?
Oh my god, you freak!
Which one?
Well, this is a 3-parter question.
Oh, okay.
Right now, it is literally any of your fingers.
Alright, so just cut off a finger in general?
I am picking the finger, but you don't know which one it is.
Oh no, well then that's gonna up my price.
I'm like, hey, I need a finger. I'm good. Can I pay you to cut off one of yours? Money is not an object.
Money's not an object? Give me $1 billion then.
It would be $1 billion for you to cut. Because I'm saying this is me as the question asker saying the highest or like the lowest possible price you would be willing to go to cut off a finger.
The lowest possible price.
30 million.
I would do it if you were going to give me $1 million for one finger. I would do that.
And you take 30 million from me. It's just because I don't know what finger you're gonna take. If you take one of my thumbs, that's
Right.
million.
I'm gonna need like 50 million, I play the guitar and the piano, and
That's fair.
it'll be part of my job.
That's true.
So
Well, you won't need a job if you have a couple
right,
$1 million.
exactly. So if you're gonna cut off my fingers,
True.
I need to be set for life. So 50 million.
Okay, so does that number change if you get to pick the finger?
Only about 5 million less. I think 25 million. I'll pick the finger.
Okay, but what one are you cutting off then?
My left hand ring finger, because no one needs that thing.
So you don't want to be able to get married?
No, marriage is for suckers. It's a statement.
She could just put it on her other hand too.
Well, there's like a whole connection with your heart thing on the left-hand side.
Ah, shush.
And I also feel like
Who cares?
that could maybe affect you if you got that finger cut off. I don't know how that works.
I don't think so.
I feel like the pinky's more useful in its range.
I love the pinky. I would definitely pick my right hand ring finger.
I would also pick my right hand ring finger because
Just because you guys love engagement rings so much,
No,
I
I
don't care
don't.
about that whole thing.
that's not my reason. My reason's because I need my left hand ring finger to play the guitar.
That's fair.
And like I can play the piano without my right hand.
You're left-handed, so.
Ring finger still, but like the left hand is the one that does the chords on the guitar, so I need it.
Oh, it'd be so unsatisfying to play the piano with one less finger.
Yes, but I could still do that.
No, I know. I'm just
if-
imagining in my head just playing a chord and not having my one finger there.
I'm imagining,
Yeah.
or I am picking my right hand ring finger because if I am to be an actor as I want, there are definitely going to be times in which they're going to want to do close-ups on a ring finger on my left hand because that's where ring fingers go.
Hand
And
double.
so-
You could just have a hand model.
No, but like, you get engaged in a movie,
yeah,
they're-
hand double. If they're doing a close-up shot on it,
but you're going to be
Someone
wearing
else
that
be
the
that
whole
hand.
time. I'm saying I'm going to cut off my right hand ring finger, then I don't have to worry about that. And then I can wear like a prosthetic or something on my other hand so you can't
really
tell.
nice prosthetic.
But like it's on my other hand so that I can have the like official hand and they don't have to worry about the ring messing up any of the prosthetic stuff or like because depending on where it gets cut off, the ring might weigh
I'm not
your
worried.
I'm just saying.
I'm not worried.
It would take me $750,000.
Wow.
I'd go down to 30 million for the right hand one.
I'm sticking at 25 mil.
Okay.
You might be able to bargain with me down to 20 mil, but no lower.
Here's the final question.
All right.
You are forced to cut off a finger, and you're going to
Okay.
receive no money for it, but you get to pick the
No.
finger. So, which one do you pick?
Definitely
one.
left hand ring finger
I don't know why you're
But-
going left hand ring finger.
because I need my right hand to cut it off. My left hand is weak.
No, you're not cutting it off.
Oh, I just pick it?
It's yeah, you're picking the finger. It's getting cut
Oh,
off.
I thought it said you're cutting it off.
Well, yeah, it's like you are forced to pick the person, the
Oh,
finger that's cut.
well, that's-
I maybe worded it wrong, but
Okay.
you're not physically cutting off your finger.
Because if I was physically cutting off my finger, I might actually have to switch to the left hand pinky just because my pinky would be in the way to get off my ring finger.
Yeah, they're like, one of your fingers is going. Which one's it gonna be? And they're like, got the scissors in their hand ready.
Scissors!
Yeah,
oh
like a
my
hedge
God.
clippers.
Still, jeez.
I
Alright.
would pick my right hand ring finger.
I'm still going with right hand ring.
I asked some people these questions in real life, and they were all saying pinky, and I fully disagree with pinky. Pinkies are useful. The ring finger is the useless one that's like connected to the pinky, but like without the ring
Yeah,
finger.
Right.
it's like a slave to the middle finger and pinky's whims.
Yes.
It has no motion of its own.
Agreed.
Right, exactly. Also, though, Amy, why are you picking your right hand one when you're right-handed? Don't you want full use of your dominant hand?
You get no use out of a ring finger, see point A that I just made, but also, like I said, traditionally wedding rings are worn on the left hand ring finger. So it's
You really think
She's
that
a
being
slave to the
in a
patriarchy.
wedding movie matters that much?
I'm just saying it is a lot easier if you have that.
Think of all the CGI and hand doubles and everything. I don't think it's a problem.
Yeah, and guess what? That's more money, Ina. for them to spend, and they might not hire me because they have to spend that money. I am going with...
They'll hire me. They'll hire me. I'm assured of it.
That sounds like the voice.
It'll be an Angelina Jolie situation. They'll just,
You have to
they'll do
get
what
to
they can do.
Angelina Jolie's level of fame
Yeah,
before they can
well,
be that.
Well, this is in a fictional scenario, so
In this
maybe
fictional
I'm already
scenario,
there.
you're not there. It's today.
Well, you never said that.
The
You can't
fic-
just throw
I'm
that
not
in
gonna
after
go
I've
through
made
your
my
entire
answer.
life history and say, all right, in this fictional scenario, you are married with 3 kids. You've been, homeless on the streets for 20 years of your life. Like, I'm not gonna go through and mark every decision that's led you here. Imagine that it's this moment right now. You're getting your finger cut off. Don't make me come over and cut off your finger.
I'll cut off your nose.
I don't need it right now. It is giving me apnea, like no one would believe.
Wait, but don't you need that to be cast in a movie?
Let me make a joke,
Roasted.
Ina.
Unless you want to play Voldemort your whole life.
Guys, what if cars ran on farts?
I would be the best driver.
She would. She'd be a race car driver.
Yep.
She'd be the fastest IndyCar driver the world's ever seen.
Imagine, guys, I'm imagining the Flintstones, but instead of their feet, it's just their butts are positioned over a hole that they fart into, and it goes straight into the engine. It's like before you go in a car, you gotta just chug a can of beans.
The air coming out the exhaust is gonna be so foul that walking outside would be insufferable because of the pollution.
Well, instead of normal gas stations, what would be a gas station would be places that spell laxatives and lots of beans and foods that make you
You don't
fart.
want a laxative because you're gonna gum up the works with a laxative.
Yeah, you'll poop in
You're
it.
gonna
if
gum
you
up the
lax-
works with a laxative.
Right, you need an anti-diarrheal, okay? Because the gas is gonna be building up because you can't. An anti-diarrheal will constipate you as a side effect. You won't be able to get the poop out, but it'll need to come out, so you'll be gassy. That's a thing that happens.
Anyway, gas stations would just sell a bunch of that and foods that make you gassy, so lots of non-soluble fibers.
Beans.
I'm sure people like you would donate some farts, and you could buy a canister of them at the gas station.
So how are we containing the farts like laughs from Monsters Inc?
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely, we are.
Then fart factories would be a thing, and that's amazing.
That's amazing.
It is a much more sustainable resource.
Much more.
Right, it's very sustainable.
Also, could we use animal farts?
I think you could.
Oh my gosh, so many cow farts we can harness.
Every car has to be built to handle a cow then.
That's not the only thing that we're, farming them for now. It's not just for their meat,
Right.
but also for their farts.
Hey, they wouldn't be killed off cruelly. That's a plus side.
Yeah.
But that would mean that people have canisters attached to cows' butts all the time,
Yep.
collecting their farts.
That's correct.
And you don't currently right now have that? You're behind the times, Xena.
Amy has that on her own butt at all times.
My own butt right now.
Think about all the people who are like, I drive a vegan car, cause their car doesn't use animal farts.
Oh my god.
my God.
This car runs on 100% our own
This is
farts.
only my own farts. So then anytime somebody moved in a car like that, I would judge them so hard.
LOL.
Like, damn, you farting up a storm. Shit.
You so gross. Yeah, but it wouldn't be so gross, right? Because society
Right,
would
because
be
that
like,
would be normal.
that is some money right there. That's efficient. That would be a skill people would be proud of you for.
Right, I bet
Tooting it
the
up.
biggest thing to be a truck driver would be to be farting a lot.
I think that already
Now,
happens.
would airplanes and stuff also be powered by farts?
That would be really hard to do. I think that there would be about 2 planes per year if that were the case.
I don't know. How much fart power? How
What
much
is a
fart
plane
power?
normally powered by?
Probably
Fuel
diesel
of
fuel
some
or
kind?
something.
I know it's fuel, but I
Yeah.
don't know what if it's because I'm imagining whatever most cars run on, so the normal gas,
Mhm.
is what we're replacing with butt gas.
Right.
But I don't think that the diesel fuel necessarily in this scenario has to be replaced by butt gas.
Yeah.
All right.
Speaking of, I just farted.
Oh my gosh, I feel one
Nice.
coming on.
Our cars are going today, Marissa.
Farts are contagious.
The first time I'm the one not farting. I'm the only one not farting right now, and I feel left out.
We stole your thing.
Cook one up, yeah. So, I want to know something.
Mm-hmm.
I wanna know.
Can you show me? I want to know
About these strangers like me.
Okay, guys.
Mhm.
We're going to do a bit. This one's called Word Smash. We take 2 words and we mash them together to create a glorious creation on a theme. The theme is water.
All right. Oceanic. That's a good word. It's kind of long. Could mash it with something.
Boat.
Boatianic. You know, like if it looks like you can really sail today, like the water's a great condition for the boat. Wow, the sea's looking very boatianic today.
Oh, I like it. Okay. I could get behind this.
You know, right?
And then the response is, oh, Schultz.
Oh, Schult.
Oh, Schult.
Oh, for Schultz.
Is it like, oh shit, you're right, or is it like, oh Schult?
Oh, Schultz. Oh, Schultz. I don't know. It's just
You gotta
it's just
give
the
it a
response.
meaning.
Oh, show. Oh, show. Oh, show. Oh, show. Oh, show.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's like oh shit, but like specifically for the sea. So like anything
yeah.
sea related, and something's awesome, you exclaim, "Oh shoot!"
Oh, Schultz.
The oh shit, oh the she. Oops, I can't say that. The oh shit, oh the she. Oh shit of the
Of
oh
the
shit,
sea.
oh the sea. I
Oh,
want to do
shit
it with
of
like the
sea.
Oh, shit
no,
of
not
the
with
sea.
the of. You have to say it with the o, like top of the morning,
Oh shit of
Oh,
the sea.
shit
and
of the
that's when it
sea.
becomes.
Oh,
shit
shit
of
of
the
the
sea.
sea.
Oh,
It
shit
becomes
of the
like a
sea.
weird tongue twister.
Oh, shit of the
That
sea.
is a weird tongue twister.
Oh shit of the sea.
Oh shit of the sea. Wow. I never thought I would have to learn how to say that properly. All right.
New theme. The theme is gonna be clowns.
Clowns. Okay.
Balloon.
Wig. They always have wigs. Well, not Amy, but
So a wagoon.
a wagoon.
A wig made out of balloons is a wagoon.
Oh, that's perfect. You could like balloon animal a wig out.
Or a balig. Ooh, a balig.
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 What's a balig?
It's someone who has a lot of wives.
So someone has a lot of what?
A balligamist.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my
when
God.
a clown has a lot
I
of
hate
partners.
Oh,
He's a
God.
polygamist.
A polygamist. There you okay, fine, I'll give you that one. That's fine. Maybe all of the clowns wearing wagooms are polygamists.
Yeah, maybe it's a like it's like a traditional garb of polygamist clowns to wear
Yeah.
wagoons.
You're right.
Sounds pretty legit.
Yeah, it sounds like they could build a whole clown religion out of that thing.
Hey. Guys, I have a question for you.
What's that?
Yes.
Are you guys ready for What Two Are You?
Ooh.
So this week, this episode, we're gonna be doing What Two Office Characters Are You?
Office, like in general, like
No, The
people in an
I'm a
office.
stapler.
Oh, the office. Okay, okay.
What'd you say?
I said I'm a stapler.
No, oh my god, people, follow me here.
She's the stapler in gelatin from the first episode.
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay, for real. What
Okay.
two characters from The Office are you?
All right. So right off the bat, I'm gonna say that Amy's Michael Scott. She's got some serious Michael vibes.
Oh god.
Yeah. She does.
One of my friends is even more of a Michael Scott than I am.
Really?
And that friend has said that I am a Dwight and a Meredith.
Oh. Oh, I don't know.
So I don't know. Agree or
I'm-
disagree with.
I'm sticking with Michael Scott because you're like full of this boundless energy. You're always trying to be that cool guy, getting people to do fun things,
You're right.
but they often don't like your ideas.
That's how this podcast came about.
Yeah,
Yeah, we didn't
right.
like the idea.
We hate your ideas.
Well,
We've secretly hated doing this podcast this entire time.
Yeah, well-
we're having no fun. You can tell by
It's
all
a-
the laughs.
we
You can tell by the smile in our voices.
suck it, bitches. You're on episode 10.
Yeah,
Yeah. Mwahaha.
but like you're also just like a goof and a bit of an airhead sometimes.
That's fair. I do.
All right.
I'm sticking with it.
I do enjoy an inappropriate joke.
I've got one for Marissa. Andy.
Andy Bernard, yeah.
Andy Bernard.
I hate that very much, but only because of the last season. I wasn't a fan of Andy. Alright, heyday Andy. Back when he was just someone who needed a lot more anger management training.
Yeah, he needed anger management, but he also was always like rubbing into your face a little bit, like I'm really cool because I did this, and I was in show choir, and I went to Cornell, and blah blah blah.
I'm really not braggadocious.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, you're not bragging.
It's like you bring it up a lot, like because you'll talk about like, well, in musical theater class and blah blah blah. And you do it a
Well,
lot.
what else am I supposed to talk about? Something I didn't experience?
Yes.
Yeah, well, everyone else manages.
I don't think they do.
But also, he does the singing thing, and he likes to come up with funny nicknames for people, and you're always the first one to come up with a funny nickname for us.
That's true. That is true.
And you're just like a little zany. You're a little bit like you want to take charge on things.
I do.
But I'm there.
All right. So, Ina. I'm feeling Pam.
Yeah, Ina's definitely a Pam.
Cause she's
Yeah.
fun, but she also knows to be like serious in a work environment. So she'll like appear like she's doing everything, you know, proper and nice, but like she's secretly like joking and doing fun things with Jim behind everyone's back.
Just like, I was in class literally.
Oh my
like,
gosh,
2
she's
days
talking
ago.
about
I
her
was
own
in class.
experiences, you guys.
Dear Lord.
Must be Andy. No, I was in class and I have to take this intro to world music class, even though I'm a music major and it's an intro class and I'm a junior, but whatever. Anyway, so I have to take this intro music class, and so this girl next to me is like, "You're a music major, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And so I stop paying attention and start writing in Arabic a letter to Marissa because yeah. And so then this girl next to me is like, "So do you want to do the project together?" And I was like, "What project?" And she's like, "You're the music major." And I'm like, I don't know what's happening. I wasn't paying any attention. But
Wow, so
yeah.
look at you go.
So I seem like I know what I'm doing, but I didn't.
Just like Pam.
What I
Yeah.
was trying to say before all of this was that you also make questionable decisions sometimes.
Very true.
Writing in Arabic.
That's
There
not
you
even
go.
that's not even one of the worst decisions you've made.
Yeah.
We're just out here roasting Ina's life choices.
Okay, so we need second characters now.
Ina
Trying to think.
is Angela.
Kevin.
What?
No. Kevin Malone.
No.
I'm
Yes.
feeling Angela.
No.
Yes.
I feel Angela.
You really think
Yeah,
you're
'cause
Angela,
she's-
the office bitch?
Think of her
She's-
with cats.
So that's the only thing you have
Yeah,
in
'cause
common.
she's also very dry and sarcastic and will heavily shade people she doesn't like.
If you're fine with that, then fine. But
Well,
It's
what
better
about
than
explain
Kevin.
state your case for Kevin?
Kevin is
Because I did mine for Angela, so you do yours.
loves food. Number one. Very silly. Likes to make really fun faces.
An idiot.
And also clumsy as hell.
The beans or the chili.
The chili. Kevin's
I
famous
honestly,
chili. That still
I
makes me
actually
sad.
like want to cry. dude.
I know.
Also, like I feel pained watching it get all over that carpet and knowing that, you know, the actual people that, you know, designed the set either had to replace that carpet or like wash it so hard.
They had to wash it probably for every take of that they did.
Honestly. Oof.
Just think about that.
Alright, so which one?
I don't know. I feel like it's up to Ina to decide on this tiebreaker because they both are a fair case.
I guess I'll be Angela.
All right, you picked your fate.
All right.
You are a Pam-Angela combo.
Pamgela.
That's like the first continent thing. Pangea, Pangela,
Pamgela.
Pamgela.
So that's you, Pam, like you as Pam, Angela, and the supercontinent.
Which
Pangela.
I obviously am.
Right.
Marissa, I know your second one.
Oh, let's go.
You're Dwight Schrute. Yep. You have a lot of facts and knowledge, and you
That's
are a good sleuth, and
That's
you are
true.
good at what you do and a perfectionist, but also you are one who is known to
Have bad social skills?
have a temper and sometimes not great social skills.
Throughout your childhood, you were trying to suck up to Amy so hard.
Yeah, you try to suck up to me, but at the same time, if Karina did something obnoxious, you would be the first one to try to get Mom to see the error of her ways. Quite true.
Yeah.
Oblivious.
Assistant to the regional manager.
Like somehow simultaneously an amazing sleuth and an absolutely oblivious idiot.
Yep.
It's actually exactly you. You're an amazing sleuth. Like, someone needs some information. Marissa's got it up in Google, 5 sources that are all peer-reviewed immediately. And then, but then she also doesn't notice a lot of things.
I noticed nothing. Nothing.
Yeah, so I've got the other one for Amy.
And
It's Creed.
Am I Creed? I thought you were going to say Meredith, because Meredith is up there.
I was gonna say Meredith, but now you want her so bad
I'm
that
not saying that I want her.
I'm actually gonna switch it to Daryl.
Daryl!
I'm fine with Daryl. Daryl is great.
You are a Daryl.
Please state your case for both Creed and Daryl. I would like to hear them.
Creed.
Alright.
Amy is just nutso. And
That's it.
yeah.
I mean, a fair case.
I do love me some Creed.
Daryl's just got this fun energy. He's the cool guy everyone looks at. They're like, oh man, they're so cool. But like also kind of in an unapproachable way sometimes. He likes to sing. He likes to bop. He's just out there straight chilling. When everyone else is taking everything so seriously, he never is.
That's fair. I do that.
You
do
do?
that. Do.
You do
I
do.
do that.
You do
I
number
do
two.
the number 2.
She do
Do the number 2.
Do, do,
Do
do,
the
do,
number
do.
2.
Two.
All right. So I can be okay with Daryl. So with that completed, I'm not sure I agree with 100% with all of these, but that's what we've decided on. So it shall be the Office.
You're just mad about Angela.
I just don't think you're Angela. Anyway,
She thinks
the
so.
Office characters. Amy is a Michael Scott Daryl mix. Marissa is a Dwight Schrute Andy mix, and Ina is a Pam and Angela mix.
Wow, mine is by far the most insulting on surface level.
I don't know.
Oh yeah.
I like Andy.
I am insulted by Angela for Ina.
You're not insulted. You're just mad that
No, I
you
just-
didn't win.
No, that's not even it.
All right. Next question. I feel like the listeners might think that I know what the next question is, but I'm genuinely surprised every
Me
time.
too.
Like when she's like, "Oh, I have a question for you guys," and I'm like, "What is it?" And it sounds like super scripted. It's not though.
Yeah, I'm the only one with all the power. I've got the power. You guys could ask a question at any time, but you
True.
never are prepared.
Never. Not a single time. That was the world's creepiest laugh. She out here like a possessed doll.
Guys, you get put into a room with an identical clone of yourself,
Ooh, clones
and
again.
they have your memories.
Ooh, and are we masturbating with them?
No, they have your memories and everything. Only one of you is allowed to leave this room. How do you defeat yourself?
Oh god.
Real me.
So, like, do they even know that they're a clone if they have all my memories? Like, do we both think that we're the real Marissa?
Yes.
Because that's going to be even harder. Okay.
This was a meme that went around that I repurposed into a question.
Well, the real Karina would do whatever the laziest thing is. So, what's in this room?
Nothing.
Yeah, nothing in this
Nothing at
room.
all?
It's an empty white room. Think of it as Janet's void in The Good Place.
But we can't summon things.
You may be able to summon things depending on what you desire to get them out of here, but like,
I would summon a bunch of chores and say that she's required to do them before, like, I will let her leave this room if she does all of it. I'll, like, summon a huge mess and be like, if you clean all of this, you can go out.
Yeah.
But if she counters with, no, you do it, then neither of us will ever leave the room. We'll just become best friends and live in the void forever.
damn.
Well, see, honestly though, I'm very I am bad at putting my own needs first, so I feel like I would also have a stalemate with myself because we'd both be like, no, it should really be you who should go.
Damn.
Yikes. That is so Angela.
No! Out of here.
No, it's not Angela.
It is.
That was-
It might be a Pam thing, but it's definitely not an Angela
That's
thing.
exactly
Out of
why I
here.
said it so dry and sarcastically.
I don't know. I'm always like, other people deserve things more than I do, which is a really unhealthy way to be. But I'm working on it. But I know that if I were in a room with myself, I'd be like, no, you save yourself.
So basically, Ina and I are both in stalemates.
yeah.
Alright, what about you, Amy?
I've been trying to think this whole time, and I feel like the best way to get myself out of that room is to, and if I'm allowed to summon things and not, like, put the, like, if I don't have to touch them, if I can just summon them in the places I desire, then I would summon a circle of spiders around myself. The other one, not me, obviously, the other one, the imposter, while I ran to the door.
Regular
and
spiders or
ran away.
tarantulas?
You know the kind. I didn't want to say the name.
Jasmine, Jasmine, Jasmine.
Jasmine, Jasmine, Jasmine.
It doesn't matter anymore. I can get over it now.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, tarantulas.
Aha!
Around-
We got her to say
I
it.
said it.
Aha!
I would summon a circle of those big ass disgusting spiders around the imposter so that I could escape from the room while she was freaking out.
Ooh, I actually have one that I know that I could do that wouldn't end up in a stalemate.
Okay.
You inspired me by basically doing something that your other person would hate. I would just summon a bunch of people to yell at her. I cannot handle that. Someone yelling at me, oof. She would crumple up in a little ball.
What if you just
Be real
yelled at
upset.
her?
No, it wouldn't
Why
work.
not?
Because she'd yell back and then we'd both be mad and it'd be a stalemate.
I guess if we're doing that, I would just give like 20 million assignments, like homework assignments to the other person, and they'd feel like they had to get them done or they would die. But they don't want to do them, so they'd procrastinate. So I got a lot of time to figure out how to get the other out of the room myself.
And there you have it.
Guys, I have another question. This is of the utmost importance, I swear. Okay. I saw this in a meme on Facebook. I know you think this is not important because I just prefaced it with this, but I promise you it is. If Elastigirl extended her clit, could she peg Mr. Incredible?
Oh my god.
You know she can do it.
I mean, yeah, this question isn't so much asking if she can do it, but what would it be like? Because we all know she can.
But, like, I do question if she could because she may be too rubbery.
I don't know. There's a lot of rubbery dildos that still work.
No, I don't know. She was able to become like a boat.
Mhm.
That's fair. That's firm enough.
She's got to be able to harden herself enough.
Yeah.
Hey.
I think the harder issue would be the world's most sensitive penis.
Ooh, hell yeah.
It would either be an amazing time or a horrible one.
I think that it would be an amazing time, but she would be, like, done in like a minute and a half, which is both a good and a bad thing for Mr. Incredible.
Right. She'd be so overwhelmed.
Yes.
Mr. Incredible would be like, oh, I was just getting into it.
Though, to be fair, all penises are just extended clits.
That's true.
Everyone is a woman before they're a man.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Mr. Incredible would be good with this.
You don't think that Mr. Incredible would like this, Ina?
He's got a lot of toxic masculinity going.
Yeah, he does, and he's also from like the 60s. That's when The Incredibles is set. It's in like the 60s. So
I don't know that
I don't
that's
know.
true.
I'm just.
It's
I
not
don't
set
think
in the
that...
60s.
Yeah.
They have spaceships and
Yeah, that's
shit.
not-
Look it up.
There's no way.
Look it up.
They have phones.
Yeah.
Yes, there were phones in the 60s, Amy.
Yeah, but there were different phones. They had like the chonky phones. They had like she had a wireless phone.
I looked it up. The Incredibles takes place in 1962.
It does say that, but I feel like that is a lie, and I'm gonna check other sources.
I hate it.
Look it up yourself.
That's dumb. That's basically them taking their thing. They said, "Oh, this is set in the 60s." And then
They added so much science fiction.
just like it's like an alternate universe in which the 60s they had all the technology of now.
Literally.
Is what I'm,
And
that's
more.
what it is. I hate this.
That bothers me a lot.
I want to get back to how Mr. Incredible would feel about a clit in his asshole.
Yeah.
I don't think he would want it.
Why not?
I think it would take him convincing, because he'd feel very emasculated about it at first, but I feel like he would also be turned on. So, like, after some arguing, he would give in. But I feel like he would just be, like, relaxing enough to get into it when she was finished. Because she's
'Cause
going
here's
to be
the
done in,
thing.
like, a minute.
I do think that, like, she is so hot
Yeah.
that he probably becomes like a slave for her sometimes. I think, in fact, that he is one of those men that is just like so like dominant personality, but he is one of those ones that like because he's so dominant in his life, he's actually in bed submissive.
That could be true.
It could be true.
Honestly, it's hard to know which way he'd be, because both of those things are equally valid possibilities.
Also, you know that Elastigirl has used her flimsy arm as like a whip.
Yes.
Dominatrix style, of course. Do you think she inflates her ass sometimes?
Absolutely.
No. Because she... Remember, there was like that one moment in the first movie where she's like checking out her butt in the reflection because she thinks it's too big.
Yeah, but if he likes it in a sexual setting...
She can't make it smaller. She has to be content with the bigness it is normally. But could she make it bigger?
She could.
And like inflate it and be super voluptuous? If she wasn't in, I guess, the 60s, when
Right.
it was less cool to have a big butt. If she like was in the now.
Yeah, I definitely think that she could. She can do a lot of crazy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm getting like, she can full on shapeshift, man. Wow.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, do you think, like, it was super easy for her to give birth? Because she was like, alright, it's 9 months, let me just inflate and make my cervix gigantic. Baby's out right now, no contractions, we're good.
You don't even have to
Yes.
inflate. She just has to like stretch her vagina lips open a little bit.
Right. She just gotta
Right,
stretch it all open and then pull it out. You
It
know?
like truly those doctors know too much. They fully know her secret identity
Yeah.
because there's no hiding that.
Maybe she did a home delivery.
Maybe she did a home delivery with Edna Mode. Edna Mode was the doula.
Could have been like a former hero that they knew.
Frozone. Honey.
Frozone.
Frozone's wife, Honey.
Honey's so sweet.
She brought the kids into the world.
It's canon now.
That's it. That's why they're so close.
Yep. I do love Honey.
Mhm.
She's the best.
She's the greatest good.
That he's ever gonna get.
Okay, guys. I have another bit for you.
Okay.
This is the best and worst baby and pet names. Okay? It's not a very catchy title, but best and worst baby and pet name. So, in this, we just have to come up with the best and worst names in whatever category we think. And I think, for example, it could be something like if we picked Harry Potter,
Mm-hmm.
Hogwart would be a great name for a dog, but a horrible name for a kid.
Hogwarts.
Hogwart, just a singular Hogwart.
Hogwarts.
Let's
stick with this Harry Potter theme.
You want to stick with Harry Potter? All right, well, the Harry Potter. Everyone's doing it, so it's time for us to name our kids and our pets Harry Potter names. Hogwart for like a bull terrier.
I think name your son Quaffle.
Oh God,
That would
that
be-
sounds like queef.
That would be the worst.
Out of context, I'm like, what?
Quaffle.
Like I think of queef and blue waffle at the same time, and it's horrifying.
I actually think that the worst name for a kid in the Harry Potter universe would be Albus Severus Potter.
That is a pretty terrible name.
That's a horrible name, and also that's a fan thing to say. We're talking about like if you knew nothing.
Right. Okay, I am
Squib.
a wizard.
Squib would be a terrible name, both in
Squib
and
is a
out of that
great-
universe.
Squib would be a great name for a pet, though. Imagine a lizard named Squib,
Oh my gosh, that would be a cool ass lizard.
right?
That would. There's no pet though that could rock the name Quaffle.
Nothing
like-
could. No, Quaffle may be the worst of them.
The ultimate.
We gotta keep going, though.
Imagine a kitten named Butterbeer.
Oh, that's really
It's
freaking
really
cute.
Bad name for a kid though.
But you can't name your kid that.
This is my daughter, Butterbeer.
I think Aragog is a horrible name for anything.
Except for maybe a pet tarantula.
I don't think that if in this scenario we do not know of Harry Potter.
Right, but I feel like well, okay, yeah, then that's a terrible name.
Yeah, it's just gross, out of context. What about the name Niffler?
That's a cute name for like some kind of a pet, obviously.
Like a little bunny or something.
Yeah, he's like a niffler, like because they're always
Niffler.
sniffing, so the niffler kind of fits.
Oh, that's cute. I like that a lot.
It's adorable, but bad name for a kid though.
I got another bad name for a kid. Filch. Ugh.
Oh my god, that's bad for anyone.
You're right. Even for Filch. Poor Filch. He
Even
got that short end of the stick on everything.
Poor Argus.
Argus.
I feel like he would have been a good guy if anyone treated him nicely.
Though, switch those letters around, and Angus is a great name.
Angus is a good name, but I don't think it's Harry Potter.
No, I'm just saying, switch the letters around of Argus, and you kind of get Angus.
So weird how like altering a word so slightly can
Makes a horrible name.
or makes a good one out of Angus.
Or a good one, yeah.
All right, let's see. I'm trying to think of what would be a good name from the Harry Potter series.
Something like Phoenix is an okay name.
Phoenix is a fabulous name. Like seriously, such a good name, even for like a human. You know, for like a
Right.
child.
I stan a Phoenix. I know a Phoenix. Hi, Phoenix.
Hi,
I
Phoenix.
love your name.
Does Phoenix listen to our show?
Sometimes. She goes to your school.
Yes.
Yay! Well, we like your name.
Hi, Phoenix. Wow, she just got a shout out. She don't even know.
I know. She better listen to this, though.
We'll know if she listens.
Right? Anyway, good name. We need a good name for, like, a child.
Right.
But, like, not, like, your typical one. Not that I really am all that jazzed about a name like Hermione.
I mean, I love the name Luna.
I think Luna is so common that I hate it now a little bit.
It's common.
I kind of felt that way before Harry Potter, though. It's just like Luna is every other person's child or dog name.
Willow's a good name. Whomping Willow.
Willow's cute.
Could definitely name your daughter Willow. Or your son if you want to shorten it to Will.
I do like the name Remus. Remus isn't bad.
I hate it so much.
You hate Remus a lot? Alright.
It's worse than Argus in my opinion. I don't know why. It just leaves like this bad taste in my mouth, like a slice of that like microwave meal turkeys, you know? Gross. With the gravy on it.
I just know there's a good one there that I'm missing.
I know.
Fizzing Whizbee.
I literally
That is a
love that
great
word so much.
name.
Whizbee is a hilarious pet name. And I love
Whizbee.
it.
I'm imagining a pug named Whizbee.
Yes, Whizbee.
Whizbee the pug.
That's fabulous.
I mean, Erised is kind of a cool name.
I don't think it makes a good name.
I think it does. It's like very Lord of the Rings.
It's very wizard.
Erised sounds like Arwen sort of a vibe. Like ethereal human.
I guess their nickname would be Eris,
Which is cute.
which sounds like someone owes them a lot of money. Get it? Eris.
Yes.
I mean,
Ching.
I don't know if they owe them money, but they're getting money when you die.
Right. That's what I meant.
I like the name Rowena.
I think the name. Oh, that is a good name.
It's okay.
Yeah. I like the name Bertie from Bertie Bott's Every Flavor
Birdie's
Bean.
cute.
Bertie's a cute name for any pet, and honestly, for a child.
It would be cute for a child, and then when they grow up, they'd be a Bert.
Right.
But I feel like their name would be Bert, and you'd call them Birdie as a kid, and then they'd just be Bert.
Right. Except unless you're
Pulling out
unless
Crystal.
you're Crystal,
You're right.
and you want your son to be called Miles, so you name him Milo. Whereas if you had named him Miles, everyone would call him that, and then the nickname could be Milo. But
That's fair. But also Bert is a great name because of Mary Poppins too.
that is very true.
Like I stan a Bert,
I stand a Bertie.
a Bertie.
Bertie almost sounds like a girl's name. You know what? I don't hate it.
Do you think we could pick a best and worst from our list?
Oh, definitely. Quaffle's the worst. There's no disputing that.
I think that Whizbee's my favorite for a dog.
That is the best. That's the
Whizbee.
best pet name.
Best
You're
pet
cute.
name, Whizbee.
Quaffle's the worst name for both pet and human.
I think Phoenix is the best name for human.
Yeah, Phoenix is a great name for a
It
human.
is a good name.
What's the worst? What are we missing? Are we missing one?
Not unless you want a different worst name for human. In which case, I nominate Remus.
Hooch.
Hooch wasn't even in the running.
Which is a horrible name.
I know, but I just thought of it. Imagine naming your kid Hooch.
Hooch would be a fine name for a pooch,
Everyone is gonna think that you've named whatever it is after like moonshine.
and you would have because we have no knowledge of Harry Potter.
Exactly.
But that's a fine name for a pet.
No,
Yes.
don't talk to me about Turner and Hooch.
I wasn't going to bring that up, but I'm just saying Hooch rhymes with pooch. Makes a good dog name right there.
It does. All
And
right.
Quaffle's the worst. Good night.
Quaffle is the worst. The last question.
Drum roll.
What is something unexpected that would happen if you were to turn into a goat?
Other than turning into a goat.
Yes. To preface this question. Shh. To preface this question.
A llama.
You know how in like the Princess of the Frog, Tiana is
Mhm.
like, I'm not eating a fly, and then her frog body betrays her, and her tongue catches a fly anyway, and she eats it.
Oh, I see.
So like, what like that would happen? As a like, what wouldn't you want to do that your goat body would make you do?
Headbutt people. When you like them.
That's probably fair.
Headbutt your friends.
But your friends, I feel like you'd just be licking everything.
That's
Like you'd
true.
walk by something, you're like, "Is this salty?" Lick, and you'd be like,
Crave that mineral.
"You crave that mineral."
But Amy, you would lick all the salt anyway.
I am already half goat. I don't
She
think you know
is
this.
a
I'm a
goat.
goat in a human body.
And one day that body will return to its original goat form.
Wow, Amy's like a selkie but a goat.
Hey.
Yeah.
Let's see. I guess something that I would not expect is just I
That would
yeah.
just happen.
Just funny
It-
noises.
It just happens. The noises. The noises. I don't know enough about goats.
Maybe you'd get a hankering for grass.
Yeah. But I'm not gonna lie, I've eaten grass before. It's not that bad.
You would stop shaving.
Oh, you'd grow an excellent beard. Yeah.
You'd grow an excellent beard. And if you're a woman, you get a lower beard, if you know what I'm talking about.
Also on your face though, you become have an excellent beard, a bearded lady,
Well, maybe.
and your eyebrows would grow out.
You know what creeps me out about goats? It's like cool,
What?
but also bothers me. How they have like rectangular pupils. I don't like
I knew
that.
you were
So
gonna
do-
say that because I feel the same way.
So do a lot of four-legged animals like that.
I know, but I don't like it.
Sheep do, cows do. I think cows do.
Have you seen an up close photo of a goat's eye?
No.
No.
It was weird. They I saw this article one time. It was like extreme close-ups of animals' eyes, and the goat one was so incredibly creepy. I think that's when I started to notice the like eye thing, and I hated it a lot.
Oh, I noticed a long time ago. It was disturbing.
I just looked up some facts about goats because I needed to be more informed.
Toads have rectangular pupils and octopi.
Yeah, but it feels less weird
yes.
on a reptile or amphibian thing.
It's actually not either of those things. It's a
You wanted to be
cephalopod.
more informed, so
Yeah, but a
what did
frog.
you learn?
Okay, I learned that goats apparently are burpers, and they burp a lot, and that is something I would not expect when I turned into a goat.
I would also not expect that.
Apparently, it's because they have 4 stomachs.
Rita especially is used to her gas coming from a different
Right,
place.
I'm used to farting. We know this.
It would be very normal for me.
Right, but you still wouldn't expect it. You don't think goats burp a lot, but apparently they burp a lot.
I know, but I wouldn't even notice that I was burping a lot because I already do.
Dear Lord.
Apparently,
Mongooses have rectangular pupils.
Okay, we're done with the rectangular people talk. Tell me more
Apparently-
facts, Ina.
goats hold 4 to 5 gallons of plant material in their stomachs, and it ferments, and that makes them burp.
Dear Lord.
Ew. That's like kombucha in there.
Horrible.
Fermenting. I can't
Gross.
even imagine that.
Kombucha belly all the time.
Yep.
Is that the only fun fact you learned?
Oh, I mean, I can look at more. That was just the one that was surprising for my answer.
Nope, that was it. That was
That's
the
it,
only
all
thing
right.
that's fun.
They become depressed if they don't have any other goat companions.
Sold me normally. Okay.
Goats. Oh, this is something shocking, and it contradicts Amy's answer of licking everything. This says that, contrary to the popular stereotype, goats are picky eaters.
No, but they do lick salt.
Right. But she said they'd lick everything.
So anything that's salty, they will lick.
Okay.
I think that they always lick things to try to, because they're craving that
To s-
mineral.
To see if it's salty, and then if it isn't, they'll never lick it again.
All right, well, on that note, that's about it for us. We are super excited that you listen, and we hope that you will send in your questions to us. Thank you. And we just need you all to follow us on Instagram at Fess Up Podcast. Follow us on Twitter at FessUp_podcast. Send us emails about your questions and your stories of asking the questions we asked today at thefessuppodcast@gmail.com. Tweet at us and also use the hashtag obsessed. Let everyone know that you love us, that you love this show. Send it to your friends. Tell your friends this is the new challenge. Make it the Fess Up Challenge. Hashtag Fess Up Challenge. Which is, thank you, which is just to listen to the show and to ask the stupidest question you could come up with. That's the Fess Up Challenge. We issue this today. Dun dun. And on that note, that's it for us. Have a great rest of your day. As always, I've been Amy.
I'm Marissa.
And I'm Ina.
Don't name your kids Quaffle.
Please.
Bye!